So, did you guys know when I first picked up a guitar, the very first thing I did was start writing songs to try and have sex? With girls. Sorry. With girls. You know? And it didn't fucking work, by the way. Didn't work at all. At all. Not even close. I used to call up, there's about 4 or 5 girls that I had like a crush on in like the 7th grade. And I would call their houses like on school nights. And their dad would answer the fucking phone. And I would just have to be honest. I'd be like, look, sir, I'm trying to fuck your daughter. I didn't say that. Seriously. That's what I was thinking. It was in my heart. It's deep within my heart. And the girl would get on the phone, and I'd say, hey, baby. And I'll go, just listen for a second, sweet cheeks. You know, like the opening shit. Well, you know what? It never worked. And even when I got older, I remember in high school, it was Christmas time, and I finally got the fucking balls to go ask this other girl out on a date. So I went up to her. That shit's hard to do, because girls are fucking smart. Guys are really simple. Girls are fucking complex fucking organisms. And I went up to this girl and I was like, you know what? Fuck it. This is what I'm gonna do. I walk up to her and I say, hey, would you like to go out with me tonight? And she goes, yeah, I'm just kind of sick. And I was looking at her, you fucking liar. Maybe she was sick. So that night, it was like Christmas, so I dressed up like Santa Claus, and I went out and did this Santa Claus shit for all these kids and stuff. And afterwards, still dressed like Santa, I went out and bought some flowers. This is a true story. I went out and bought some flowers, and I bought a get well card. Fucking drove to her house like a fucking prick, dressed up like Santa, like a really lanky, skinny Santa with a giant fucking, you know. And I knock on her door, and her dad answers the fucking door. And I go, hey, is so-and-so here? So-and-so here. And he looks at me, and he goes, no, she's out with her friends. So you know what I did? I said, good, these flowers are for you, you son of a bitch, kiss me. And we kissed for like 9 or 10 hours straight. Super mom. It's me and... This is a stupid part of the fucking story. I didn't kiss her that. More than 3 times. So, there's one more part to the story. Blink started fucking kind of getting big. And this girl came to a fucking show wanting that fucking date. And I said, hey, I'm too big for you now. No! And here's a song, just to fucking rub it in a little bit. It goes like this. Where are you? I'm so sorry. I cannot sleep, I cannot dream tonight. I need somebody in always. This sick, strange darkness comes creeping on, so haunting every time. And as I stared, I counted. Watched from all the spiders, catching things and meeting their insides, like indecision to call you. And hear your voice a treason. Will you come home and stop this pain tonight? Stop this pain tonight. Louder, yeah? So the guy that stands right over here, David James Kennedy, we grew up together. And when Blink got really big, I was like, shit. You know, I really wanted to like challenge myself. I didn't know if I could actually write songs on my own, you know, or with anybody else for that matter. So I went to David. I said, hey, you want to explore some kind of old punk rock shit, some post-hardcore roots? So we created a band called Boxcar Racer together. And here's the song. This vacation's useless, these white pills aren't kind. I get a lot of thought on this 13-hour drive. I miss the grinded concrete, we sat this day to night, and slowly finish laughing in the glow of our headlights. I give a lot of thought to the nights we used to have. The days have come and gone, our lives went by so fast. I still remember breathing on your bedroom floor, where I laid and told you, but you worry about me more. Do you care if I don't know what to say? Will you sleep tonight? Will you think of me? Will I shake this off? Pretend it's all okay? Is someone out there who feels just like me? There is. So I'm a very misunderstood guy, you know? I'm not the kind of guy that does this shit for, honestly, I don't do this shit for the fame and people screaming at me. That shit actually intimidates me. I just do it to express myself. And I love Blink 182. I love Mark and Travis. It's like I started that band when I was 16, you know? But I really wanted to do something that was positive and full of hope and made people, as they got a little bit older, you know, just feel like you can go out and fucking do anything you want, you know, anything. It really changed the world into something that you wanted to be a part of, right? So that's where Angels and Airwaves came from. And so we had this idea that, you know, if we were gonna go out there and say things like this, we might want to do some films and stuff. So I created this little production company called To the Stars. And there's a few stories that I wanted to tell. But one of those stories got me in a lot of trouble with the US government. And I thought that if we were ever lucky enough to be the generation where we realize we're not alone in the universe, we might come together as young people across the world and stop killing each other over stupid shit, yeah? So I spent 2 years making my way into various places in the government, and I was just telling this story. I was like, what if you guys just gave me a chance to help you out a little bit? And they would say, well, none of this is true, but tell me more. And I said, okay, well, I have this idea. And here we are. Took a couple years, but last week there was a few articles, wasn't there? That shit was really hard to do. It's just the beginning. To the Stars became To the Stars Academy of Arts and Science. And over the next couple years, you're gonna see some serious shit. And that's because I believed in myself, and I believed in all of you. You can take it. And so, to celebrate those articles last week, we're gonna sing a song. It was like this, yeah? Hey Mom, there's something in the back room. Nope, it's not the creatures from above. We used to read his stories We all know conspiracies are dumb. No, they're not. No, all night long. Man, there's something very wrong. Man, I know it must be late. Been gone since yesterday. I'm not like you guys. And Tom has